2022 Centurion Ri245. This is an absolute tank of a boat. Biggest boat we currently have in inventory right now. It comes in at 5,700 pounds, packs 5,650 pounds of ballast, 80 gallons of fuel, plus room for your whole entire crew. You're well over 10,000 pounds rolling down the lake in this thing, and it puts out quite the wake and wave. So let's check this thing out. Exterior is in a full tan color scheme on our gel coat. Looks super military-like. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I think it looks really mean. Not a color you see on a lot of boats, so super unique. I really like how it turned out. I think it looks great. As we walk around, you're going to see these billet accents for our air vents, or air intake, ram fill, air vent, and another vent towards the back. Just a cool detail we get on these new RI series Centurions. We tinted the windows up top. Also has the power tower optioned on. Well, I guess not optioned on. It's a standard feature on the RIs, but it's in black with tan accents. Also has the Bombshell 2.0 board racks, XL bimini top. We'll get a closer look at that stuff in a minute. It sits on a tandem axle boatmate trailer. It's got the big old ladder up front. This thing is tall. We also have the extended steps off the back, which are going to make it a lot easier to get on the platform. Again, we'll get a better look at this on the inside, but this does have the salute to service gator step flooring, which looks really, really nice in the triple layer. Let's actually get a good close look at this now, but we have the middle layer in tan, top layer is shark fin, and lower layer is silver cloud. And it really adds a lot of depth to the graphic on there. You get all three of those colors kind of blended together. I think it looks really nice. Underneath does have quick surf, has the silent stinger plate, and new for 2022 is the Centurion shift thruster. So this boat has a thruster. It's gonna do wonders in helping out with the maneuverability of this thing. And lastly, while we're back here, you've got our drain for the ram fill system, because this does have ram fill equipped. Let's take one more lap down our port side here. You can see we've got our black Chromex Centurion logos up top. I didn't get the lights on, but we do have light up Centurion logos on the exterior of the boat, and I believe the same for the ram fill there. So those look super sharp. Just again, when they came out with the new RI, they did a bunch of cool little detail touches to really up the special feel to the boat. So we come around the bow, we've got some docking lights up front, a nice big step if you're coming on into the interior from this bow ladder on the trailer. 3-step ladder, actually 4-step ladder with handrails. Spare tire sits in the cradle underneath. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop inside. You'd probably laugh if you found this video after going through our listing. It's too big for our photo booth, so I can't even get the white floor in on the photos of the side shots, so that was fun. Big boat. All right, let's hop inside and check out the interior. First off, on our transom, we've got a nice walkthrough to lead us into the interior, and also a nice big step pad on top of our rear trunk, which is going to house some of our plug-and-play ballast on the boat. Again, 5,650 pounds of ballast, including ram fill. Cool cool feature that they added to the new RIs are these two seats here on the back that have the flip up backrest. So if you're lounging out, hanging in the lake, you can adjust the angle on those to fit your comfort. But yeah, let's check out this interior. Obviously, I've got the seat slid right now with the inserts in it. I do have that option on this boat. But a really cool interior scheme, and I'll move that seat out of the way in a second. We've got tan as our main with, actually, first thing I should say is that it's full hex vinyl. So we've got the tan hex, we've got stone gray hex, and charcoal as our accents. Charcoal on our piping as well. So you can see we're kind of pulling in all the different colors we used on the gator step onto the interior. So it looks really good. We do have a ski pylon here. Stepping down into the interior, there is a nice big step if you do have the seats kind of flipped around, so you don't have as big of a step down into the boat, because this is a deep boat to get down into. And let me actually move this seat out of the way so you can kind of lift up, push it and slide, and those drop in like so. And there's still a step pad on our center seat walking into the interior. Also got that really cool backlit Centurion logo on the back seat. Let's go ahead and open up our rear compartments here. So on either side, you do have some storage trays, and then your plug and play rear bags on either side. You've got a little storage cubby that hangs under the back seat, or sun pad. This boat is set up with the ZZ6, PCM ZZ6. It's a 6.2 liter direct injection motor. It's brand new, obviously, so it doesn't have any hours on it. But pair that with this gear reduction on this transmission, big prop this thing has. This thing is cruising through the lake, super low RPMs. I think the last time I was out fully loaded with just a couple people in the boat, we were surfing at sub 3,000 RPMs, which is almost unheard of. So it stays super quiet, burns less fuel that way. It's just a more pleasant place to be in the boat when it's not just screaming down the lake at 4,000 plus RPMs. And that's something that definitely separates Centurion from a lot of the other boats out there. It's just its overall comfort, soft ride, obviously amazing wakes and waves, but the drivability is really nice. Side inlays also have some really cool touches here with our Centurion logos backlit, and then you can do the custom color on the side inlays, which I believe those are stone gray as well. Open up into our storage. We have, oops, flip this seat down first. There we go. We can flip that seat down. We can flip this up. We do have the salute to service flags and holders on this boat. Just don't have them installed in the showroom because we don't want to tow them around with the flags on. And here's a better look at this awesome flooring we've got. So we've got the American flag, salute to service logos there. That kind of carries all the way up into the bow of the boat, which is super awesome. Looks really good. I haven't actually seen one of these in person yet, and I like how it turned out a lot. Same thing on this side, storage down underneath our seats. Gonna have the charcoal storage mats. We flip open our seat back on the starboard side. We have our trash can if you need to take that out to empty it. Also more storage there. But to get to the trash can or throw something in there, you can flip open the hatch up top. Obviously, cup holders galore all through this thing. Let's take a closer look at our new board racks. Bombshell 2.0s. These things are sweet. They have this nice squishy rubber liner to protect your boards. And then down below, you've got this little fork to hang your whatever ropes, life jackets on to dry out. I think that's a pretty cool addition. But yeah, those look pretty sweet. I'm glad we optioned them on this thing. Stereo, let's talk about that real fast. We have the Champ audio package on the 245. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the main cockpit. 2 bow speakers. Those are all the 8-inch speakers. We also have a pair of Wet Sounds Rev 10s up top. And lastly, behind the vent at the driver's seat down here is a 12-inch subwoofer. So great sound system. Everything's ran through the screen in terms of the stereo operation. Glove box has that cool backlit Centurion logo. A little bit of storage in there with our charging ports, cup holders. Flip open our port side into the OB. We've got a bunch of gear slammed in here right now, but they move the batteries from along the amps and move them underneath this seat here, so it doesn't eat up any of your storage space in there. It used to be you had to take this out, store stuff under the seat, and then you're limited a little bit because of the batteries. So I like how they changed that. It's a nice update for 2022. Has all the climate features. Heater outlet here, one in the walkthrough, and then another down at the driver's feet. It has a heated driver's seat, which is the Cobra seat. Nice big comfy seat on this Ri. And then lastly, the air dam slides in through the bow. Obviously it's going to keep the wind from coming through into the main part of the interior. Let's check out the dash. Phone charger on the left side, clamps in place. You have a dual screen setup on the RIs, just like we did last year. These screens went unchanged. If you're familiar with those. But new for this year is the front and rear camera over here on this third screen. This is called the ROV option. So we have our fuel consumption data here, how much fuel you've used, your fuel rate in terms of gallons per hour, and gives you like your trip time. You can reset all that if you'd like, but you have a rear camera, you have a forward camera right there. So coming onto the trailer is super nice, or pulling up to a dock. Obviously you can kick that on and have a little bit better view of how close you truly are to the dock. And then out back you can see around the platform. Otherwise, all your lighting, your stereo, your surf settings, your ballast, everything is ran through our touchscreen dash on this thing. New control for the thruster is this switch here on the throttle. So when you're driving, you can just make quick adjustments with your thumb. You don't need to take your hand off the steering wheel and hit anything on the screen. So that's super cool. Can't wait to try it out. Actually, I haven't driven this yet. Big PTM mirror mounted up top. Let's open up into the bow. It does have the bow filler cushion, so it turns this into a nice big playpen. There is a ballast bag under the seats up here. Speakers, cup holders, to be expected, but a lot of space up front. That pretty much covers the options and features on this 245. It's a beautiful boat. I think it's super unique. If you want to come check it out, give us a holler. N3 Boatworks, N3Boatworks.com. Shoot us a call or a text at 317-845-9253. Thanks for watching.